This content is for kids.
It's not for kids.
Isn't that what I said?
No, it's not for kids. If you are 13 years or younger, this is not for you. Do I have to kill somebody in order to actually make that point across?
No, man, you don't have to kill no one.
Wait a second.
Oh, no.
We return to our planet. The High Court may well sentence you to torture.
He likes movies, we like movies. SeptumSin versus the world. SeptumSin versus the world. SeptumSin versus the world. SeptumSin versus the world. I'd buy that for $1.
Well, greetings and welcome to another episode of SeptumSin vs. the World. I'm SeptumSin, and we are here today. I'll raise this up a little bit so it doesn't get in the shot there, with another great little review. This is our last review of the series, and we're talking about the Blaze Tudor film, Santa Crawls, which is a full feature film out by, I think it was Killable Productions is his studio. Now, you know, when you're buying this right now, you're not getting any menu, you're not getting any features, you're just getting the movie. But if you're looking at this and you're looking at the level here, I think it's actually still pretty good. This is not like something, say, like Retrosploitation, which has a lot more funding behind it and could afford to put a menu in their stuff. So let's just talk about this stuff here. So one night Santa flies out to deliver presents for children around the world. However, he crashes on his sleigh and becomes a scary, demented Santa, causing destruction and terror. Many people are killed. Children hope Santa can return to his joyful self and have a holly jolly Christmas. Well, you know, and I've worked with brain injury. Excuse me. Traumatic brain injury is no joke. I tell you right now, that stuff can really change a personality. It's very rare that a person gets a brain injury and turns into a bloodthirsty killer, but I know it can happen. So, you know, I mean, there's a guy they call Phineas T. Gage. If I'm feeling particularly nice, I'll show a nice little picture of him, who had his one of the first cases of recorded brain injury. Even though I'm sure there were more before, but, you know, he had a hole in his brain, survived, total personality change. So I imagine, you know, a slave-related injury would do this. Now, this is a Killer Santa flick. Now, I'm starting to get tired of Killer Santa flicks. I just watched 2 in a row. After changing, I guess what would be considered a classic question mark series into a Killer Santa series. Now I'm watching an actual Killer Santa movie, which is fine. I mean, we're not aping an old film anymore. And, you know, there's not much to it plot-wise. We have essentially a Santa Claus going on a killing spree. He finally finds somebody that he meets his match with, and the story ends. Simple enough. 60-minute runtime. You don't really need a lot more. As far as I'm concerned, this one has a pretty good feel to it, and is in my top 10, which I'm going to be showing off this week as well. It's going to be a pretty hefty week for Christmas videos. Well, I guess it's Christmas week, so. But with this, I would say that this one actually is really right up there with American Santa when it comes to those top 10 micro-budget ones. So I'm really debating whether this one or American Santa is going to be right there, because there's a lot of similarity, I feel. This one's a little bit, well, a lot bit longer than that. So it's hard to say. So let's talk acting. I mean, again, I always tell people with acting, when it comes to micro-budget films, don't expect Oscar-level acting. If you do get Oscar-level acting, then they need to be in Hollywood, and they need to move out of the micro-budget space, because they deserve better. Now, micro-budget acting is, these are not professional actors that are going up here for the most part. Now, there are a few big names in here, and we'll talk about those in a minute. And performances are varied. But none will take me out of the film. And that is the important part. When it comes to micro-budget filmmaking, I expect a little bit of stumbling on words or uninspired performances, but I don't want like pure bad performances, and I have seen a few that will take you out. In this film, there are none of those. They're pretty decent enough. And then, of course, you have a pretty nice set of names with this. We've got Cody and his compatriot with Pork Chop and Cooter return. We really need to see a Pork Chop and Cooter the movie. I think that a Pork Chop and Cooter movie would be awesome in the vein of like Strange Brew, because I always compare them to the Great White North guys, you know. That's how they always like an American version of the Great White North guys. But you also have some mainstays like John Ward, always love John Ward, Tim Hatch, Ralph Ray, and of course the duo themselves, Phil Herman and Joel Wynkoop. And having them work off of each other is an excellent choice, because they do work so well together. Shoot, they live in the same area. You could probably even get them, if you get them at the right season, you're getting them to work in the same scene together, which is there. So, again, passes with full colors on acting. Production design. Well, I look at this type of film as a different category, almost. Like, you know, we talked about Silent Night, Bloody Night 3 last time. And Silent Night, Bloody Night 3 had a budget. Wasn't a large budget, but it had a budget. Silent Night, Bloody Night 2 had a budget. Not much of one, but it had a budget. Silent Night, Bloody Night, I'm sure had a budget for its time. This one is at a lower level, probably even less of a budget, maybe none. And I understand how it works on a non-budget type deal, where you've got $0 and you're just doing what you can with what you have. So this kind of has that Matrosia style feel. And if you don't understand Matrosia, you should check out my reviews and check out their channel, because most of their short films are on it. And there is a lot to that, where you do have a lot of that shows that, yes, there is not a lot of budget to it, but occasionally you do see some sparks of brilliance here and there. I think here, some of the fight scenes where he rips off like a person's arm, or a few things there, they did look good, and they looked well done. I mean, Santa was a bit skinnier than I would like for my taste. This one kind of had more of the bad Santa look, I should say. Well, I guess he is a bad Santa, right? So, yeah. Well, finally, music. I mean, not much to say. There was music, and the music worked, and I'm happy with that. Again, you're not going to have much from me about music in any of these films unless I am blown away by the music, or am shocked at the lack of, or terrible quality of music. And yes, unfortunately, there are times where you've got lots of terrible quality music, and so this one did not do any of those things. The music worked. It was simple, but it did its job, and that's really all I ask about music in these types of films. In the end, Santa Claus is a fair enough micro-budget killer Santa film. I enjoyed this film, and while it may not fully enter my holiday rotation, I mean, I like the cover and all that stuff, I still think it has a place on my shelf for the holidays. It's not going in my, it's not going to go in the closet with the Silent Night, Bloody Night films. It's going to actually stay in my main collection. And that is a bonus for this. So I always end my reviews with a, who is this for? Because, in my opinion, every film has an audience. Every film. Even disaster movie has an audience. One of you may be watching this now. So, let's talk about who this movie is for. So, Blaze Tudor is kind of a rising star in the micro-budget field. I think he's still in the incline, but I think that he will be up there. I have seen people who work this hard before, and they have turned out to be pretty amazing individuals. So I think Blaze Tudor fans definitely exist in the world right now, and I think that they will like this particular movie. Actually, I think this will be even above and beyond some of the other stuff I've seen him do. So this is pretty good. I think fans of micro-budget Santa slashers will be there. I think people who have, like, what was it? There was a Santa Claus one out of Roanoke, Virginia that I keep bringing back and wanting to like. I mean, that one was kind of lame, but a lot of people love that one. I think that overall, it was an okay Santa slasher, and I think people who love micro-budget Santa slashers will get everything they want out of this. And finally, those people who love the ultra micro-budget. There are people who love the look, the gritty feel of just the camera and minimal effects, minimal design, minimal money in it, and I think those people will really get a kick out of this. I mean, shoot, I get a kick out of it, and I admit, I have a love for that particular type. That's the reason why I've enjoyed Metrosia as much as I have. And I will be watching their Christmas special this year, as I do all years. So I hope you've enjoyed this. If you did, hit that like button, hit that subscribe, and share. And of course, if you wanted to get this, you should go check out Killable Productions and Blaze Tudor. He is definitely up and coming, and I would watch this space if you are a big micro-budget fan, because I think there are great things to come. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, all the above.
SeptumSin versus the world. It's that place for all the boys and girls. You'll feel real safe, you'll feel real warm. It's a cozy place to ride out the storm. SeptumSin. SeptumSin and his best boy Jake see the trends that scare us every day. Physical media is going to the side. Doctor streaming,